Negotiation. Wow, what a huge subject. How many times during the day do you negotiate? Driving to work, driving to the kids to the school, coming home from work, going to the grocery store, at work, co-workers, friends. Think of all the different aspects that we negotiate. Do you really understand what it is in negotiations? John Wenner with Moving AZ Homes here on the YouTube channel. I want to send out a special shout out to those in the subscriber community. Thank you for taking a part of your day to be here. If you're not a member of the community, it's really easy and it's free. Just click that little red subscriber and you know what? You'll never miss another episode. Inside of this video, I want to talk about what negotiation. You hear so many different things, tactics. No, I'm not going to talk about tactics today. That's in a different video. But what I want to talk about is three really important parts that can make it or break a negotiation. And another question, are you leaving money on the table? These three aspects of a negotiation can really help us not to leave things on the table. The first one really is what we call the hidden context. Hidden context, now you got to understand that I was a corporate negotiator for 10 years. The aerospace industry negotiated almost $1 billion worth of parts. My signature even landed on Planet Mars July 4th, 1994. And understanding, I've seen a lot of different aspects of negotiation and what goes on in a negotiation. I even decided that because my undergrad was in pre-law and mathematics, I searched out for a master's degree in negotiation conflict resolution. That was at Cal State University at Dominguez Hills. So for 2 years studying and researching what does it mean to be in negotiation or conflict resolution and all the different concepts that go inside. Out of all of that, and by the way, I read 2 to 3 books a month. I have well over 500 books in my library on negotiation and conflict resolution. I've been doing that for years. And so when you're understanding what goes into a negotiation, 3 things: hidden context. What is that? That's the relationship. What are you doing to the relationship? Just pause for a moment. Think about this. If I get in your face and start yelling at you, are you going to shut down? Are you going to want me to do it? Or do you want me to just stop? Blah, 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 blah. When's he going to done? You know what? Think about that in a negotiation. Next time you want to yell and start screaming at somebody. You're messing with what we call the hidden context. You're interfering with a relationship. There's really about 5 different ways that we can negotiate different styles, but the 2 major ones, competitive and collaborative. Competitive is yelling, screaming, and going. That really hurts the relationships. Most people don't like it. So why do we do it? Yet the collaborative side is all about the relationship. That opens it up. So are you leaving things on the table, or is it just something that let's just get this thing done and get it over with? That's number one. A second one is the hidden barriers. Hidden barriers. We got to turn to look at ourselves. One of the biggest things that we see in a negotiation is the barrier, our beliefs of what we think it should be or shouldn't be. If we can't influence ourselves, how do we expect to influence somebody else? We really got to understand ourselves before we can influence somebody else. So that's a hidden barrier. And a third one that we look at are the different hidden opportunities to be able to negotiate. And what do I mean by that? Everybody hears, information is power. And in a negotiation, you want to have all kinds of power. Well, what if you don't have the power? How do you reposition yourself and those hidden opportunities? So what we look at is how can we take a disadvantage where we may not have a power negotiation and turn to that? And so that's another understanding of what negotiation is all about. In the years that I've been reading books and so forth, I ran across a really good book. And ironic as it is, this was the title of the first edition. It was called The Shadow Negotiation: How Women Can Master the Hidden Agendas That Determine Bargaining Success. Yes, this book was written for women by women. There were 2 professors, Dr. Deborah Cole and Dr. Judith Williams. 2 really outstanding professors in the world of negotiation and conflict resolution. These 2 professors wrote a book taking the research of women through negotiations and wrote an incredible book. William Ury, Harvard Law School, was asked to do a foreword onto the book, and he says, oh my gosh, you two hit it off, and in this book, it was incredible. So much so that in the second edition, the authors changed the title because it should be for everybody. Men were reading this thing and they were saying it was incredible. You really want to try to understand what I was just referencing, the context, the hidden barriers, and also any type of opportunities to go. It's really good. And it's called Everyday Negotiation. And it's an incredible book. And I shout out to the authors under that one there. Another version we'll be doing, we'll take into these more in depth as we go into the realm of what negotiation is. If you like the video, if you want to hear more about the concepts, it's really easy. Subscribe, hit that little red subscriber button, and you'll never miss another episode. With that, I say thank you. Have a great day.